What is going on, everyone? I am DV, and as always, I would like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in for another all-new episode right here on Me and Mine TV. Now, I'm just a little bit, teeny tiny, itty bitty, more excited to make this video than videos that I normally post, just because my man Jason, who is a part of the Me and Mine TV family, just hit me up and told me he is literally in the process of getting a brand spanking new 2018 SS1LE Camaro. Enjoy it, brother. These things are the bomb. Get too close and they might explode, but not to put them on blast here for a little bit, but he didn't tell me which color. And everybody knows that color makes all the difference in the world. I don't know, maybe he's just trying to tease a brother. Someone get that man a thong, some high heels, and a stripper pole. He'd be right at home, but I digress. Now, he hit me up because everybody knows that I specifically track my 1LE, and he was actually going to start tracking his. And he wanted to know what would be the best first mod that anybody with a 6th Gen 1LE can do to their car. I'm like, you know what, that would make for a pretty good video. Because I guarantee for all of my 6th Gen 1LE owners out there who have tracked their car, I guarantee you this was either the first thing you did or one of the first 3 things you did. Because if you buy your car brand new from a dealership like he is, or if you buy it used specifically from a Chevrolet dealer, before you leave off that lot, I know you're gonna be excited, I know you're gonna want to be hitting some corners and parking lot pimping and getting at the ladies and doing whatever guys want to do. Before you leave off that lot, get into your glove box, get out your performance manual, flip it over to page 18. For those who can't count, that's the number after 17 before 19, 18. Get open to page 18, go into the service department, fork over $100 and make sure they give you the track alignment for your car. Because best believe me when I tell you, and I know my fellow 6th Gen 1LE owners out there will agree with it, this is without a doubt the best first thing that you can do for your 6th Gen 1LE before you hit the track. Don't believe me? Let me show you this. Okay, so here I am on track for the very first time in the 1LE. Now, my first track experience was nothing more than a little autocross event held at Lanier Raceway, to which for the entirety of the hour and a half I was on track, I do not believe I reached speeds above 80 miles an hour. But for that whole hour and a half, the only thing I kept saying about my car was this. This thing is understeering like hell. Now, everybody, I cannot begin to tell you with all the words in the English language just how much low-speed understeer resides in this car. But since I cannot tell you, let me give you guys a brief illustration. Now, pay close attention to this Nissan Z. This was the one car on track I always had difficulty passing just because I could never gauge where that car was going to be. Now, check out this angle for when I was actually able to get past this guy. Notice how every single time he either enters or exits a corner, how his car just understeers like crazy. Now, by no means am I sitting here trying to tell everyone that that's how the understeer works in a 1LE. But what I'm trying to emphasize is when you're behind the wheel on a track trying to make that thing turn without a track alignment, that is exactly how the car feels. It feels like every time you want to go hard left, or if you want to go hard right, it feels like there is just no front end grip, and it actually feels like the front wheels themselves are actually on a sheet of ice. Now, after that event, I knew the first thing I had to get done was go ahead and get my track alignment done. So I took my car up to my local Chevrolet dealer along with my performance booklet, because this is no knock on no Chevrolet dealer, but they didn't know what the hell a brother was talking about. They didn't even realize a 1LE needed one or even could get a track alignment. So for everybody out there who's going to get their track alignment done on their 1LE, make sure you take your performance booklet with you, whether you get it done at a Chevrolet dealer or whether you get it done at one of your local shops, because chances are they aren't going to have the correct specs that are required for this car. And also, when you get your car back, make sure they give you guys a printout just to make sure, so you guys can go ahead and check what's actually set up on the car to what is actually on the book, because that is exactly what happened to me when I got my car back. Dropped it off on the Monday, which was actually the week of Thanksgiving, picked it up Friday afternoon, checked the readout and the book, realized they weren't down to spec, left the car there, got the car back really at specs on Wednesday afternoon, which was good because I had my first track day, actual track day at a road course at Road Atlanta that following Friday. Now let me show you guys just how much of a remarkable difference the track alignment makes for this car at my second to last track day at Road Atlanta and at my final track day at AMP. Check this out. And there you have it, everybody. I hope those videos I was able to show you guys were good illustrations of just how much the difference having a track alignment makes for a 6 Gen 1 LE. And I'm quite certain a lot of my fellow 6 Gen 1 LE owners out there who track like I do will agree that without a doubt, the best first track mod you could do for your car is to spend that $100 at your Chevrolet dealer to go ahead and get the track alignment done on your car. I hope everybody enjoyed this video. If anybody has any thoughts, concerns, some disrespectful comments, let me know. Everybody knows I enjoy interacting with everybody. I hope everybody's having a bomb-ass day and everybody stay tuned